Welcome to our lecture online. On our next example, we have the same equation twice again because we're going to solve the same equation for two different variables. On the right side, we're going to solve this for y. On the left side, we're going to solve this for a. So we use the methodology that we're going to keep everything that has a y on the left side and everything else must go to the right side, which means that c must move to the right, and so does the term a times x. Which means on the left side we end up with b times y equals minus c minus a times x. And finally, we're going to divide both sides of the equation by the factor of y, which is b. So the left side is divided by b, and the right side is divided by b. Which means I end up with y is equal to minus c minus ax divided by b. Now it's customary to write the term with the x first and then the other term without the x last. So probably this will be the preferred way of writing it. Not that this is wrong, but typically they would probably rather see the equation written like that. And so there's our first solution. On the left side, we're going to solve it for a, which means by must move to the right and so must c move to the right. So c moves this way, by must move this way. So end up with ax is equal to minus by minus c. When we cross the equal sign, both of them become negative. And finally, we're going to divide both sides of the equation by the factor of a, which in this case is x. And so we end up with a on the left side is equal to minus b times y minus c, all divided by x. And that is probably the preferred way to write that answer. And that is how it's done.